Hi guys, back with another video. Figured I'd get a tarot reading in before I hit the sack. Okay, hope you're feeling well, feeling grounded, protected, and blessed. So, if you found this reading, trust that there may be a message here for you. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, and Jupiter. Okay, take only what resonates, and whatever does not, don't force it to fit your situation. Remember that energy is fluid, so apply the messages as it fits your situation. Okay, and trust your intuition. This reading may or may not resonate. What message wants to come through? $1:11 on my timer. What message wants to come through here? What is the message? Okay, let's see. What message wants to come through? King of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, sideways. Knight of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. Four of Cups. Ace of Swords. The Tower. The Devil. Nine of Cups. The High Priestess. Six of Wands underneath. So we got Sagittarius, energy, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Taurus. Okay. This message feels like somebody is trying to hold it together on the outside while internally everything is starting to crack open. The first thing coming through is instability around a person who usually likes control, structure, money, image, or security. Okay, the King of Pentacles with the sideways Two of Pentacles tells me this person is juggling too much, emotionally and financially, mentally, or even between two lifestyles, two people, two decisions. Um, they're trying to act stable, but they're off balance, okay? Then the Knight of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune feels like fast changes hitting all at once. Impulsive movement. Somebody rushing into something, rushing back, rushing out, or suddenly wanting action after a period of stagnation here. Okay, fate is forcing movement here, whether they're ready or not. Okay, this doesn't feel calm at all. It feels like life saying, you can't stay where you are anymore. I think I got that message earlier. But the Four of Cups says emotionally somebody has been disconnected, numb, dissatisfied, bored, ignoring what's right in front of them. Okay, but this Ace of Swords cuts through that. Okay, truth comes out. A realization hits. A conversation happens. A mental clarity arrives after denial. Somebody can't avoid the truth anymore. And then boom. The Tower. Okay? The Tower beside this devil here is huge. Okay, that combination is toxic cycles collapsing. Obsessions, attachments, control, even addiction patterns. Okay, fear-based connections, situations built on lust, ego, manipulation, dependency, or false security getting exposed here. Okay, this can absolutely be a sudden breakup, shocking truth, temptation blowing up in somebody's face, or somebody finally waking up to what has had a hold on them. But what's interesting is this Nine of Cups and the High Priestess afterwards, okay? Underneath all this chaos, there are emotions not being fully spoken here. Somebody feels deeply, but it's hidden here. Okay, intuition is screaming here. Secrets, silence, observing from a distance, spiritual knowing. One person may already know something is coming before it even fully happens. And underneath all of this is this Six of Wands here. That's the underlying energy here of recognition, validation, victory after chaos, public attention, rising above something difficult. Okay, somebody wants to win, be chosen, be seen, or come out on top after a messy situation here. So this feels like somebody whose life or connection has been unstable for a while, finally reaching the breaking point. Like when someone keeps pretending a relationship or a job or a financial situation or lifestyle is manageable until one sudden event forces honesty. Okay, there's a strong, I can't keep doing this anymore energy. But weirdly, the breakdown is also the breakthrough here. Okay? Hmm. Sometimes the universe destroys what you're attached to because you confused survival with fulfillment. Okay, the cards are showing that avoiding truth only delays the inevitable. Okay, what's unstable will shake. All right, what's toxic will surface. But clarity is trying to free somebody, not punish them here. Someone needs to pay attention to what your intuition already knows instead of waiting for more proof here. Okay, stop romanticizing situations that are draining you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and physically. Um, if something keeps creating anxiety, obsession, exhaustion, the tower is showing it can be maintained much longer. It can't. Okay, the breakthrough comes when honesty finally replaces avoidance. Tell me more here. Tell me more. The Hierophant. Queen of Pentacles. Two of Swords in reverse. The Hermit. Queen of Swords. Underneath, the Three of Wands. So more is definitely unfolding here. Okay, the next spread, this spread feels like the aftermath of this tower energy. Okay, the moment where somebody can no longer sit in denial and now has to make an actual decision about their life. Okay, their future, or a commitment with this King and Queen of Pentacles here. So we got Taurus and Virgo energy here. Okay. This Hierophant immediately talks about commitment, long-term structures, marriage, contracts, tradition, spiritual lessons, doing things the right way. This feels like somebody now is thinking seriously after chaos then hit. Like reality is setting in. Okay, there's a strong, what kind of life do I actually want energy here. And then you have this Queen of Pentacles. This is grounded, mature, nurturing, financially aware energy. Okay, could absolutely represent a person who is stable, dependable, healing, someone who's motherly, business-minded, or focused on security and peace. Okay, compared to the last part of this spread, this energy feels calmer and more real, less fantasy, less chaos. Okay, the huge shift is this Two of Swords in reverse. Somebody is finally forced to see what they're avoiding here. No more sitting on the fence, no more pretending not to know. A decision is happening mentally first before it happens physically, okay? It feels uncomfortable, but necessary. And then this Hermit comes in. Somebody pulls back to think deeply here, to do some soul searching. This could be isolation, reflection, but this feels like somebody spending nights overthinking here, replaying conversations, realizing where they've been dishonest with themselves. This is not loud energy. This is, I need to figure my life out. Okay, then following that is this Queen of Swords. Cuts through emotionally here. Boundaries, truth, clear thinking, direct communication. Somebody here is becoming emotionally sharper and less willing to tolerate confusion, manipulation, mixed signals, or emotional games anymore. All right, what's interesting here is now you have two queens. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. That can mean balancing heart and logic, choosing stability over chaos, two different feminine energies. Or somebody evolving from nurturing everybody else into finally protecting themselves. And underneath all of this is this Three of Wands. Okay, that's future movement, expansion, waiting for what's next, looking beyond current circumstances. Somebody knows they can't stay stuck where they've been emotionally. Okay, so overall this feels like somebody finally waking up after a long period of emotional confusion or toxic attachment. Like someone sitting alone realizing, I already know the truth here with this High Priestess. I've just been scared to act on it. Okay? There's a mature energy growing here. Less impulsive. Knight of Wands, chaos from before. More long-term thinking now. Okay, somebody's thinking about stability, peace, loyalty, future plans, and what actually aligns with their values instead of temporary emotions or temptation. Okay. So clarity often arrives after isolation. Sometimes you need distance from noise, people, temptation, or emotional chaos to finally hear your own truth clearly. And the cards are teaching that maturity is choosing what brings peace long term, not just what feels intense in the moment, okay? So I'm not good at giving guidance, but don't ignore what has already become obvious to you, okay? If you've been waiting for a final sign. This reading feels like it is the sign. Protect your peace. Okay. Think long term. Ask yourself whether something truly supports the future you want to build, emotionally, spiritually, financially, mentally. All right. The energy is shifting from confusion into wisdom now. Okay. Hmm. And I'm gonna leave you guys here. If anything within this reading resonated with you guys, please like, subscribe, so these messages can continue to reach who they're meant for, okay, and those who need to hear them. Take only what aligns with you and apply it, okay. Stay grounded, stay protected, and most of all, stay rooted in your truth. 2111 on my timer. And I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye, guys.